stuck on a mountain. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. So, my buddy Carl called me up one day and he's all, "Hey, living bitch, you want to go for a hike today?" And I was like, "You know what? Why not? I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything going on, and I figured, let's go experience nature, Lemon. Let's go be one with nature." So, Carl picked me up, and we were in Arizona, and we went up to the Camelback. They have a bunch of, like, hiking areas up at Camelback Mountain up there, and, he went with he brought a lady friend with him. She was very nice, she was very beautiful, right? And so we're walking along the trail, right? My puppet ass is walking, and I used to climb a lot. Like, I climb. It's been a while, but I used to climb. And so that's part of where the problem begins, is I used to climb. I thought I could still climb, but it's been a while since I climbed. And sometimes it's not, doesn't translate well anyway, because sometimes that skill doesn't just keep up without you working on it anyway. So we're walking along the trail, right? And I see this mountain, this beautiful, available mountain just screaming my name, "Lemon, climb me!" And I'm just like eyeing that mountain like it's like a beautiful woman with giant boobs. I'm just like, damn, look at that mountain. "Hey, Carl, I'm gonna climb the mountain." "No, you're not, Lemon. That's stupid. You don't need to climb the mountain. We're walking the trail today." I'm like, just like, "Carl, I'm gonna climb the mountain." And Carl's like, "Ugh, Lemon, you don't need to climb the mountain. We're doing the trail today. It's a tall mountain." I'm like, "I can climb it. I can climb the mountain. You don't think I can climb the mountain? I'll climb the mountain, Carl. Are you saying I can't climb? I can climb." And he's like, "No, fine. You want to climb the mountain? Go ahead and climb the mountain. We're going to continue on with the hike." And out of pure defiance, I was sitting there. I'm like, he doesn't think I can climb this mountain. This son of a bitch doesn't think that I can climb this mountain. Well, I'll show his ass. I'll show him. Oh, when he goes, he'll go along the trail. I'll climb up the mountain. And then when he comes back, I'll be at the top of the mountain. I'll be like, "Yeah. Who can't climb now, bitch?" Right? So Carl and his lady friend, they go up the pathway, and I'm like, "All right, oh, come on, Lemon." I'm like drying off my hands, and I'm like, it's time to climb the mountain and show this son of a bitch that I can climb. It's time. So I find a little pathway up, and I start climbing, and I'm just climbing up the mountain, and I get about halfway up, and I can't find any hands or footholds, and I'm thinking to myself, shit. I'm like looking up, I'm about halfway up the mountain. Now, if you're wondering, how big was this fucking mountain, Lemon? I'll tell you. So the mountain, to put it in perspective, the mountain was probably about, we'll say, okay. So, have you seen an apartment complex with about four flights of stairs, like 4 stories up? It's around there. Around between 4 and 5 is how tall. Like, you see an apartment building that's like 4, it's around 4. Like, higher than 3, shorter than 5. Like, anyway, it's around there. 3, 5, 4. Anyway, so it's about that tall, right? If you're looking at an apartment building, that's how tall it was. And I get about halfway up, I can't find any hands or footholds, and I'm like, shit, Carl was not right. No, Carl wasn't right, but I can't find anywhere to put my feet. So I'm like, fine, I'll find a different way out. So I climb all the way back down. I'm like, all right. And I'm like sitting there eyeing this beautiful mountain, and the mountain's just staring at me. "Bring it on, puppet bitch." And I'm just like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you, mountain. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, okay." And I find another little spot, and I'm like, "Oh, here we go. This is it. This is the spot." I start climbing up, right? You know, like handholds. It's dirty, and I'm just like doing it. I get about 80% of the way up, and I can't find any stupid hand and footholds. I'm just like, come on. Where the fuck are they? At this point, my legs start shaking a little bit, and I'm sitting there because I'm so frustrated. I'm just like, this mountain will not defeat me. It will not. And I'm just like, worked up. I'm fine. I'll climb back down the mountain and find another way. And I'm just like climbing down. I'm just furious. I get to the bottom of the mountain again, and I'm looking at the mountain. "Mountain, you son of a bitch. You're trying to defeat me. I'm not going to let it happen." And the mountain's like, "One more try, Lemon." And I'm just like, "You're damn right, one more try, mountain. You're damn right." And finally, then I see it. It's like the golden road was lit to my beautiful puppet eyes. I'm just like, that's it. That's the path I need to take. So I start climbing up, and climbing. I'm putting and so I proceed all the way up the mountain, right? And I get to the very top. I'm like 99% of the way there. And there's just like this little itty bitty overhang that I'm just like, oh man, I pull myself up. I can do this. I can totally do this. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I pull myself up. I'm like, and I make it up on top of the mountain. And I'm sitting there looking at all the peasants below me, and I'm just like, ha! I have made it to the top of the mountain. And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna show Carl. Oh, I can't wait for Carl to come around the corner and maybe standing at the top of the mountain. "Who can't climb the mountain now, bitch?" Like, I'm standing there, I'm just waiting on the edge, I'm so proud of myself. I'm in my stoic, proud Lemon form. I'm amazing. I made it up the side of the mountain. And sure enough, here comes Carl with his little lady friend. And I'm like, "Hey, Carl, look up, bitch." Carl looked up. He's like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, you made it to the top. Okay. Nicely done." And I'm like, "Hell yeah, nicely done, Carl. I made it. ha. And Carl's like, okay, yeah, okay, time to go. Let's come on down. Come on down. I'm like, I showed him. Oh man, I'm high-fiving myself in my head. I'm like, I said I can't make it up the mountain. I made it up the mountain. You said I couldn't do it. I did it. Ha, man. Fuck yeah, I did. Yeah, I was just popping myself up in my brain. And so I started looking at the edges of where I climbed up. And I'm like, that's not where I climbed up. This isn't where I climbed up. I don't think. This is where I climbed up. Maybe it's over here. And then I look over here and I'm like, maybe this is where I climbed up. I'm all looking and I'm like, this doesn't look like where I climbed up. Where in the hell did I climb up? And I'm looking and I think I found a little spot and I attempted. Oh, here's where it all went wrong. Here's where everything went wrong. Internet. I attempted to climb down and it's like, it's like when reality hits you out of nowhere and your brain's like, yo, Lemon, that's pretty far up. This is, if you slip and fall, you're going to seriously injure yourself. I just thought you'd know that. Coming from your brain, Lemon, if you fall, you're going to seriously injure yourself. And I'm sitting there, and I'm dangling my foot over the side of the bed. I'm just like, like, I don't think I've ever been this scared to climb down a mountain in my life. I've never been this scared in my life. My legs start shaking, and I'm just like, oh, come on, shake it out, Lemon. You got to get off this mountain. Like, come on. And so I tried again in another spot where I thought I climbed up, and it's like my legs started shaking again, and I started seeing how high I was up off the ground, and I literally thought to myself, I'm gonna fall off this mountain if I try and climb down. I'm gonna fall off this mountain if I try and climb down. It's like the reality hit me like a ton of fucking bricks, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh shit, I'm stuck on this fucking mountain. I'm stuck. Oh no, oh, I gotta tell Carl. Carl's gonna be pissed. I gotta tell Carl I'm stuck on this mountain. Oh no. So I walk over to the edge of the mountain. Hey, Carl! Come on, let's go. Yeah, about that. I'm stuck. And Carl's like, what? Come on, let's get off the mountain. Let's go. Yeah, Carl, if I try and climb off this mountain, I think I'm going to fall and severely injure myself, if not kill myself. I'm genuinely too scared to climb off this mountain. And Carl's like, are you kidding me? You're kidding me right now. Lemon, tell me you're kidding me. No, Carl. I'm genuinely scared and I don't think I can climb off this mountain by myself. I'm stuck. Carl's like I'll never forget this. Carl from the bottom of the mountain, motherfucker! Like he was so upset. He's so pissed. I'm so pissed that I'm stuck up on the mountain. And I'm just like, Carl, I'm sorry. Lady friend that he brought with him, I'm so sorry, but I don't think I can make it down by myself. The lady friend was like, oh, you're gonna be here a while. All right, I'm gonna go. And Carl was like, yeah, fine, okay, yeah, go ahead. We'll talk later. And Carl, he went, and he was in such a defeated form. He just went and sat down on a rock at the bottom of the mountain. And I'm just up there, Carl, I'm terribly sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry about this. And he just threw his hand up. He's like, And I'm just like, well, I guess I'm stuck up here in the mountain. And I'll tell you this, Internet, there ain't shit to do when you're stuck up on the mountain. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. So you may be asking yourself, well, Lemon, how in the hell did you get off the mountain? Good question. That's a really good question. So, now, again, we were on the Camelback hiking trail, right? So there's a bunch of people that, like, come and go. It's a pathway. It's actually really popular, right, in Arizona. And sure enough, sure as shit, there was a dude who was climbing up the same mountain I climbed up. It's just, like, on the backside. And I'm just like, I heard noises, and I'm just like, oh, someone's coming. And I'm like, hey, Carl, there's someone coming up the backside of this mountain. And I went over there to him, and the dude gets up to the top of the mountain, and he looks at me, and I'm looking at him, and he looks at me, and I'm looking at him, and he's all, hey, what you doing? And I'm like, I'm stuck up here on the mountain. And he's like, wait a minute, you don't have any ropes or anything? You didn't bring ropes? Like any, like, hiking gear? And I'm just like, no. And he's all, do you know what type of mountain this is? And I'm just like, a mountain I made it to the top of? What do you mean? What type of mountain? He's like, this is a Type C climbing mountain. This is Type C. I don't know what Type C means. Type C means you should have fucking ropes. Like, you should be climbing this mountain without harnesses and ropes and stuff. Oh, that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm stuck. I told him I'm stuck, and he's like, even the mountain climber was like, Jesus Christ, okay. He's like, well, there's another cliff face that he was gonna go climb up, and he was all, I'm gonna go finish my climb. If you're still here, when I come back, I'll harness you in and I'll lower you down. And I was like, oh, for real? And he's like, yeah. And I'm just like, oh, hell yeah, because I was, okay, at this point, Internet, I was so happy that they weren't gonna have to, like, call, like, I don't know, like, the people that save people and have a helicopter come and fly my ass to the bottom of the hill. Like, I was so hoping I wasn't going to have to be rescued like that. Like, I don't need to make the news for the guy, I don't need to make the news for the puppet who got stuck up on the mountain. Like, I don't want to be on the news for that. I don't want to be on the news for that at all. So I ran to the edge of the mountain. Hey, Carl! So guy's up here. He's climbing the mountain. He says if I'm still here when he gets back, he'll lower me down. And Carl's still just sitting at the bottom. I'm sitting on his rock. He just waved his hand again. Whatever. He's not happy with me. He's very not happy with me, right? And so I'm just like sitting up there on the mountain, right? I'm just like, a little bit of time passes, not a whole lot. We'll say about 20 minutes, right? Give or take. Right? And sure enough, someone else comes down from like the backside of the mountain. It's a different person. And here he comes around the corner. He's all, hey, you the puppet that's stuck up here on the mountain? And I'm like, whoa. Word travels fast up here on the mountain, doesn't it? He's all, hey, you ever repelled before? And I'm like, no, I've never repelled before in my life. You're going to today. Come on, let's get you going. And I was just all like, hey, Carl. I ran to the edge. Carl, I get to go rappelling today. He was still same flippant hand gesture, upset. And so I went over to the guy, and the guy was like, all right, what you're going to do is you're going to lean back, right? We're going to harness you. And he's all doing all the belt buckles and all of the latches and everything. And he's like, okay, what you want to do is you want to lean just way back. Just go ahead, just let your body lean back, and then use your feet, and then just push off the mountain. Man, just push off. I'm like, okay. Oh, I'm just getting all harnessed in, and I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm going rappelling for the first time, man, I'll tell you. And so I lean back, and I'm just like, up, I lean super back. And I start like doing like little kicks like off the mountain, and then I do bigger ones, and then a couple bigger ones, and then I slip, and harnessed in, and everything's fine. And I get my feet going, and I do a couple more like big kicks, and then I'm fucking rappelling. I'm rappelling off that damn mountain. I make it to the bottom, and I was just all like, oh, thank you, random mountain climber, thank you so much. And he's like, yeah, don't worry about it, we got you. And I ran around the corner, and I'm like, Carl, I ran rappelling for the first time today, and he's like, congratulations. Let's go eat. I'm starving. And so we went and we had shrimp afterward. So not only internet did I experience life and nature for all it has, I conquered a mountain, made it to the top, proved to my friend that I could make it to the top and that I was amazing, and I got to go rappelling for the very first time in my life. And I ate shrimp. If that's not the most amazing day ever, something wrong with you. You don't think that's an amazing day? It's an amazing day. It's absolutely amazing. One of the best days of my life.